I hope you are doing well. Today we'll explain about the course which name is Taseer Acrobian Sperm Grow Recommended Therapy, offered by Taseer Dawakhana and Taseer Herbal Pharma Private Limited. This course is prepared for the male infertility patients to cure their diseases by using this course. Patients will recover their male infertility problem in few months. In today's program, I will brief you what is Taseer Acrobian Sperm Grow Recommended Therapy, how it can cure the disease male infertility, why male infertility happens, its symptoms, reasons of this disease, indications, male infertility types, complete detail about sperm quality and quantity. Viewers, first of all, we should know about what is male infertility. The problem causing inability to conceive live with the male partner, it is termed male infertility. More than 7% of male in the sexually active age group of under 45 years of age were diagnosed with fertility problems in the world in the year 2019. Of these, 40% were diagnosed with sperm-related problems and 6% with varicocele. Fertility in male is evaluated by checking sperm count, sperm motility, and sperm morphology. These abnormalities result in male infertility. There may also be nothing wrong with the sperm, but blockage in the sperm ducts that are making it impossible for the couples to conceive. Factors that cause male infertility. A number of factors may contribute to male infertility. Infection or inflammation causing issue with sperm production, damage to sperm ducts making transportation of sperm problem, the region where the testicles get twisted around inside the scrotum causing swelling and blockage, erectile dysfunction where the male is unable to get or maintain an erection, undescending testicles causing sperm production problem, varicocele or enlarged veins in the genital region, ejaculatory incompetence where the male cannot ejaculate during coitus but can during masturbation, premature ejaculation, erection cannot be sustained for more than 30 seconds. Delayed ejaculation, where ejaculation occurs really late or doesn't happen at all during sexual intercourse. Lifestyle problems like drug abuse, drinking, smoking, and addictions can cause sperm production problem. Retrograde ejaculation, where semen passes back into the bladder instead of through the penis during orgasm. Hormonal imbalance leading to low level of sperm production. Abnormal sperm shape causing fertility issue. Oligospermia, sperm count is too low to get partner pregnant. Asthenospermia, poor sperm quality causing inability to conceive. Exposure to radiations can diminish sperm count. Stress and obesity, that there are literally dozens of factors leading to a completely normal spermatozoon. The form of sperm that is present in semen. These involve the structure of the testis, the hormones that influence its functions, the receptors of these hormones, the maturation process through which the germs cell develop into a spermatozoon, the composition of the seminal plasma and all the enzymes, receptors and reactions that make the sperm capable of fertilize the egg. In these steps, there are dozens of occasions for mistake and problems. Hormone plays an important role in the disease male infertility, and there are several hormones which affects on a person for producing a child, like testosterone, follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone. Follicle stimulating hormone is one of the gonadotropic hormones. Both are released by the pituitary gland into the bloodstream. Follicle stimulating hormone is one of the hormones essential to pubertal development and the function of women's ovaries and men's testes. In women, this hormone stimulates the growth of ovarian follicle in the ovary before the release of an egg from one follicle at ovulation. It also increases estradiol functions. Productions. In men, follicle stimulating hormone acts on the Sertoli cells of the testes to stimulate sperm production. Spermatogenesis. Normal follicle stimulating hormone levels in adult males are typically between 1.5 to 12.4 international units per milliliter. A high follicle stimulating hormone level in a male may mean the testicles are not functioning correctly, while low follicle stimulating hormones level in males may indicate problem with the pituitary gland in the brain. Luteinizing hormone is a gonadotropic hormone that affects the function of the sex organs that is released by the pituitary gland in response to luteinizing hormone. Releasing hormone, abbreviated LH in males. LH controls the length and sequence of the female menstrual cycle, including ovulation, preparation of the uterus for implantation of a fertilized egg, and ovarian production of both estrogen and progesterone in male. LH stimulating the testes to produce androgen, also known as interstitial cell stimulating hormone for male. The normal range of luteinizing hormone is 1.24 to 7.8 international units per liter. If luteinizing hormone levels are below the normal range, it may indicate the pituitary gland problem. Their pituitary gland may not be making enough luteinizing hormone, which may lead to low testosterone. In general, the normal testosterone range in male is about 270 to 1070 nanogram per deciliter, with an average level of 679 nanograms per deciliter. A normal male testosterone level peak at about age 20 and then it slowly declines. Testosterone level above or below the normal range are considered by many to be out of balance. There are two types of infertility: primary infertility and secondary infertility. Primary infertility is the inability to conceive a child after regular intercourse for at least 1 year, while secondary infertility occurs in couples who have previously been pregnant at least once but are unable to achieve another pregnancy. As per medical research, in 50 to 60% infertile cases, male have infertility problem. A number of causes exist for male infertility that may result in impaired sperm count or mobility, or impaired ability to fertilize the egg. The most common causes of male infertility include abnormal sperm production or function, impaired delivery of sperm, condition related to a man's general health and lifestyle, and overexposure to certain environmental elements. Now I am going to tell you the type of diseases. Viewers, semen produced in testicles. Testicles are very important in sperm production. If testicles are not working well, then it makes a problem. There are two types of testicle disease. First one is hydrocele. A hydrocele is a type of swelling the scrotum that occurs when fluid collects in the thin sheet surrounding a testicle. Hydrocele is common in newborn and usually disappear without treatment by age 1. Older boys and adult men can develop a hydrocele due to inflammation or injury within the scrotum, and the second is varicocele. Viewers, a varicocele is an enlargement of the veins within the loose bag of skin that holds your testicles. A varicocele is similar to a varicose vein you might see in your leg. Varicocele are a common cause of low sperm production and decreased sperm quality, which can cause infertility. Viewers, now I will tell you about the sperm disease. There are three types of sperm disease named azoospermia, oligospermia and necrospermia. The first one is azoospermia. It is a medical condition of a man whose semen contains no sperm. It is associated with infertility, but many forms are amenable to medical treatment. Azoospermia main cause is infection. It includes pus cell in semen, blood in semen, presence of bacteria. This condition does not have any symptoms. Azoospermia is further divided two more types: obstructive azoospermia and non-obstructive azoospermia. Obstructive azoospermia is defined as absence of spermatozoa in the ejaculate despite normal spermatogenesis. Obstructive azoospermia is a common urologic condition and counts for 6.1% to 13.6% of patients presenting for fertility evaluation. Non-obstructive azoospermia. Non-obstructive azoospermia is defined as no sperm in the ejaculate due to failure of spermatogenesis and it is the most severe form of male infertility. Second type is oligospermia. This is a male fertility issue characterized by a low sperm count. Other aspects of the sexual health of men with this condition are typical. This includes the ability to get and maintain an erection as well as produce ejaculate at orgasm. Sperm count in your ejaculate can vary throughout your life. As I have explained, normal sperm count is between 200 to 600 million. So, if a person has less than 120 million sperm count, then he has oligospermia. This disease is because of infection in vein, physical disturbance, anxiety and abnormal hormone level. Now I will tell you about the third infertility disease, that is necrospermia. Necrospermia is a condition in which there is a low percentage of live and very much percentage of immotile spermatozoa in semen. It can be diagnosed via semen lysis with vitality staining performed to determine whether the sperm are dead or alive and immotile. Because of this, men are unable to make a woman pregnant. There are some conditions required for pregnancy. Good health is essential for both men and women. After every 72 hours, men should produce 1.5 to 5 milliliter semen. Male semen has normal sperm count. If a person is not meeting this given criteria, then he is not able to produce a child or make a woman pregnant. When a normal person ejaculates, then he releases 200 to 600 million of sperm. If he has 50 million or less than 50 million of active sperms, then he is not able to produce a child. Viewers, a man produces 50,000 sperm in a minute, 72 million in a day. These sperm get mature in 84 days. Infertility may be occurs because of different sperm disease. Taseer Dawkhana has been established since 1946 and you can recover from all these diseases by using Taseer Acrobian Sperm Grow Recommended Therapy by Taseer Dawkhana, which is made with precious herbals and free from any side effect. Doctor and scientists of our institute, Taseer Dawkhana, work under the supervision of Dr. and Hakim Tariq Mahmood Taseer. Qualified doctors, lady doctors, pharmacists and Hakim with prolonged research. Taseer Acrobius Sperm Grow recommended therapy is a chemical-free natural supplement with no side effect. It is prepared from pure herbs and 100% effective. Taseer Acrobius Sperm Grow recommended therapy cures azoospermia, oligospermia, necrospermia, varicocele, hydrocele, pustular infection, hormone level, maintain pH level of a person, increase the volume of the semen, thickness in semen, sperm morphology, every type of infection, and start producing sperm, where person will be relieved from all infertility diseases. Increase HGH hormone level, follicle stimulating hormone, luteinizing hormone, and normalize the sperm count or infertile men so they become fertile. Taseer Acrobius Sperm Grow recommended therapy is prepared under the medical principles and proper scientific method with up-to-date machinery in Taseer Pharma Private Limited. Taseer Acrobius Sperm Grow recommended therapy has some special herbs. Those quality is to achieve the gain of centimeters in penis length and especially the gift to help get your confidence and sexually satisfying experience, which is specially prepared those who has erectile dysfunction, ejaculation, duration problem, stiffness, length, and with problem with penis. It is very safe and easy to use and made with 100% pure herb extracts. During the treatment, you should follow these precautions for better result of treatment. Don't go for sex during the treatment. Abstain from the beef, rice, oily foods, potatoes, bakery foods, and junk foods. Try to eat meat on daily basis. Use chicken, fish, eggs, milk, butter, honey, dates, lemon, garlic, pumpkin, radish, carrot, and dry fruits in your diet. Limit or abstain from alcohol and smoking straight. Clear of illicit drugs. Avoid things that lead to prolonged heats for the testicle. Keep the weight off. So viewers, I have briefly explained male infertility in my video. Few or your known person have this problem, so you can visit to our clinic or can call us in our office timing, which are 9 AM to 8 PM, and discuss your problem. I hope this video was informative and helpful for you. If you like this video, kindly subscribe our YouTube channel and click on bell icon. I will see you again in my next video, in which we will discuss new disease topic and its treatment. So viewers, it's time to say goodbye. Have a nice day. Take care. Allah Hafiz.